I congratulate you on the progress you've made to get your California teacher credential. You and I have a passion for being a teacher and making a difference in the lives of young people. In this video, you'll discover the top 5 secrets to pass the RICA easier and get your teacher credential faster. So please, turn off any distractions around you, go to a quiet place if necessary so you can focus your attention. It's just that important. My name is Mark Dawson. I quickly realized my college classes didn't prepare me for this test. I was overwhelmed by the vast amount of information required to know in such a short period of time. I wasn't sure what types of questions would be asked or what content to focus in on during my test prep. I had no idea what prep books would actually help me pass. I couldn't afford to fail, so I got every main prep book at Barnes & Noble and Amazon.com. I also purchased various online study guides and took an expensive $300 prep class. As I entered the testing center, my heart was racing, but I felt confident. However, when I looked at my test questions, I glared at my exam in pure horror. I realized I was going to fail. I delayed my teaching career and lost a full year of income. Face it, no matter how long or how hard you prepare, if you study the wrong material that's not even on your exam, it's a failing score. Did you know the authors of prep books at Barnes & Noble and Amazon.com never took the RICA test they're teaching you to pass? Most aren't even credentialed educators, nor even took a course in the subject matter of the RICA exam. Even if you see some important sounding credentials on the front of the book like PhD, most, if not all the authorship is by ghost writers. That's for an exam from which your whole future depends. Very little in the name brand books appears on the actual RICA exam. The practice questions are not worded at all like the actual test and are not at the same level of difficulty as the real exam. Are your prep materials really up to date? Most RICA study guides are 1 to 4 years out of date, even when the copyright appears recent. That's a disaster waiting to happen on testing day. Did you know most widely used RICA books are just a brain dump of 300 to 500 pages of generic academic content? It can actually block your success? After all, do you really have weeks or months to read general reference materials disguised as RICA study guides for the remote chance that something might relate to an actual test question? I finally took my test again, passed, and got my teacher credential. And now I'm living the life I always wanted. You see, I just started working smart, and I stopped working dumb. After working one-on-one with over 7,000 RICA test takers over the last few years, it doesn't take rocket science to document exactly what material you need to focus on in order to pass. I also reveal what I discovered in case studies of RICA failures. Exactly what you must stop doing right now if you want to pass. And we put it all into this proven success blueprint at the bottom of this page that you can get your hands on right now. My RICA Comprehensive Success System consistently and predictably has a pass rate of over 91%. You see, many of my previous clients were in the same place you're in right now. Many were even middle-aged, second career test takers, or even veteran teachers pursuing an additional credential. They hadn't taken a major exam like this in over 20 years, but still leveraged this to pass on the first try. Any disadvantage you think you have, like major test anxiety, which is something I had, maybe you're just not a good test taker. Perhaps you don't have much time to prepare with your other responsibilities or anything else. Most of my previous clients had it worse than you, but were still able to pass on the first try with this step-by-step RICA success system. You can see, I care about your personal success. I made it my mission in life to make you pass the RICA and get your teacher credential. So I want your story to be different. Everything in this program is 100% legal, ethical, and passes the strict scrutiny of hundreds of credentialed teachers, principals, school districts, and universities who have contracted our services over the last few years. Your super user-friendly RICA Cheat Sheet Study Guide helps you break through the massive amount of information you're required to know. You instantly free yourself of information overload and overwhelm. You get a laser beam-like focus only on the narrow core of content you need to pass. Stop studying for days just for the chance of covering an actual exam question and risking your teaching career by studying the wrong material that's not even on your test. These exam-like RICA practice questions simulate the types of questions at the same level of difficulty you'll face on exam day. Exam familiarity alone can crank up your score to passing level. You probably don't have time to read, memorize 15 to 20 thick textbooks in order to pass and start earning an income as a teacher. And you can't afford to play guessing games with the most important exam of your life. With this RICA success system, you actually learn the test and how to pass, not waste weeks or months of study time only to end up failing. This success tool is the most up-to-date on the market because we can quickly update each study guide and practice test in real time online each month as the RICA exam changes. So what are you waiting for? Stop trying to swallow 500-page study guides in hair-pulling frustration, mindlessly drowning yourself reading more and more books written by authors who never took or passed the RICA test, who aren't licensed educators, and whose books don't cover the tested competencies, won't get you any closer to a passing score. It's running in the opposite direction. This proven success formula is your most direct line to ramp up your score to pass the RICA and propel yourself to the classroom right now. Can you afford the price of not passing the RICA? You already invested tens of thousands of dollars in tuition or student loans you must start paying back. You spent some of the best years of your life in school to live your calling as a teacher and make your life a success. This test is the only obstacle standing in your way. Imagine the consequences if you decide to fly blind in your test prep and prepare by trial and error and then end up with a failing score. Failing the RICA and postponing your teacher credential often means missing the short cutoff window in teacher hiring for the next school year. Don't lose over $40,000 in first-year teacher salary with full benefits. Don't delay your teaching career and personal life by 1 full year or longer. That's not necessary with this program. Even the most prepared RICA test takers have blind spots in the tested material that they're not aware of, which can derail their teaching plans. Plug all the leaks in your test preparation that you're not aware of right now, even if you feel confident at the moment. Your investment in this program breaks down to only $1.90 per day to pass the RICA and launch your teaching career. 100% money back guarantee. If you're not 100% satisfied with this, if you don't pass on your first or next attempt, this program is 100% free. So you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. While you're thinking about it, just test drive it by ordering below. Decide later if it's for you. Please hurry. There's a strict deadline on this offer. If you take action right now, you'll get a full, free 7 days of RICA test coaching and the 6 other free bonus gifts below. You see, test coaching is an unlimited amount of help by my team of 14 former test takers who are experts in the RICA exam. It's all the one-on-one human help you need that a review book or prep class simply can give you. Normally, this service is billed to colleges and universities at a $53 per hour consulting fee. You get it 100% free for 7 days without any expensive per hour fees. Obviously, burning questions that make a big difference between pass or fail come up just days or even hours before your exam date, and we'll be here when you need us. Again, this and the other free bonus gifts listed below are subject to be removed from this offer at any time without notice. You must act right now if you want this. What if you say, I'm going to think about it, or later is a better time to get preparation materials? This program always fills quickly to capacity. If this isn't full at the moment, when you try ordering below and decide to wait, you'll find this program 100% full, others took your place, and you missed this one-time opportunity. If you don't take action, it won't affect me or the highly experienced RICA Prep professionals and credentialed educators who operate this program. You'll only hurt yourself. We'll continue helping other test takers in the same situation as you pass, advance their teaching career, and bring their life to the next level. Still waiting for something? Waiting until the right time to get study guides, then trying to make up for lost time later is a guaranteed recipe for failure. You'll always need a lot more time than you think right now. That is, if you expect to actually pass this exam. Surfing more RICA websites, tire kicking more test prep programs, and just dreaming about being a credentialed teacher never helped anyone get a passing score on this exam. You must take action to pass the RICA and make your dreams a reality. So just take the first step, and I'll help you with the rest. Drill into the experience of over 7,000 test takers who came before you. See exactly how others passed the RICA faster and easier than you thought possible, and start helping young people who need you, and begin telling your own success story. Go to the bottom of this page and then click on the RICA Comprehensive Success System Study Guide and Exam-like Practice Test. You get instant online access within 1 minute of ordering. Within 3 short minutes, you make real, measurable progress to pass the RICA right now while you still have time.